We welcome you to Los Angeles. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Getting the nod on the mound, Emmett Sheehan. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Matt Olson leading things off and takes a strike.
Pitch, 7-10.
The Braves have raced out of the gate to start the season. The 0-2.
Oh! Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Right fielder.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Matt Olson.
Well, he's leading the National League in runs scored, and it's kind of a weird individual stat, but I tell you what, somebody's got to plate those runs, and it seems like he's right in the middle of all of those big innings that they've been having this season. We'll see if he can be a catalyst in this one.
Acuna with a homer in his last game. A little bit high, maybe. And the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for Atlanta, Bryce Elder. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Strike 1!
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That hit him.
Hit by
And the
pitch.
leadoff
Take your
man
base.
is aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-0. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Here's a 2-0. And misses inside. Here's a 3-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh!
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And here's Freddie Freeman, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. This one in the air, center field. Harris drifts towards it. One away.
Batting fourth.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
No,
Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing, went around, and it's 2-1 now. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. Right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw,
He's out.
and very nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Right down the chute, strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. White flashes the leather on the run and catch. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 from L.A. coming up on the show. 0-0. Top of the second, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. And he starts off the second with a double.
Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
In there for strike one. Man at second. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And he'll play it on a bounce. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Extended the hit streak to 20 games the last time out.
Ball one.
One now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Almost got him. Two on, one out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Eli White on deck for Atlanta. Fastball for a strike at 95.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The Braves with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. The throw in, and he's in safely at third. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Eli White next up for the Braves. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ground ball right side. Freeman steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. Now to the bottom of the second. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled off. Got him. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Right.
The 0-1. That's
No,
a little bit
that's
low.
a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball.
Hello.
And it goes just foul. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna on the run. And that's a foul ball.
Ball.
In the air to left center. White coming on. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Sheehan back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 0-2. Ball one
No,
there.
that's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Matt Olson blasts one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope. Ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
A little bit
No.
low, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's
That's a ball.
downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Huh. Ball.
Late on that fastball.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone.
Ball.
Hitters have
High.
to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, left field, and it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman
Here comes Austin Riley. A double and a run scored his first time up. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. On a line out towards center. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Ball. Inside.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Baldwin off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Got him swinging. Braves get 1 on the big fly, and it's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Kim.
That's the ball. Huh. Nope, that's low.
That
Oh.
one misses. 3-1 now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a
Oh.
strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Max Muncy.
Up.
That clips the corner.
Woo.
And that one
Oh.
missing inside a sharp slider. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
1 out man at first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Out towards right center field. Albies in position. And he makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Oh.
One to know to Freddie Freeman. That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 3 innings complete. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. As we go to the top of the fourth. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Right through there for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
So Yaz is struck out.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
This one smoked, could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. Eli White now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
No,
Close
that's
one,
a ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And a foul ball. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
0-2 now. That one just misses. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Ozzie flying around third. In comes the run from second to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Move to second, and he dives back in safely. There's the strike.
1.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball 1.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Trinan warming up as well. Tap foul at the plate. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Matt Olson, the next to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
0-2 now. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmett Sheehan will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Evan Phillips.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
This one in the air. Kim. 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
2 outs, base is empty. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
Here we
Takes
go.
a swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. There's a strike and a count 2-1.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Outside low, and now 3-1. That catches the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The kick, the 3-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. On now to the bottom of the fourth. Braves 6 and the Dodgers 1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA, ready to go, bottom 4. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No,
This is one of those
that's a ball.
times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. You know, these
That's a ball.
Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the
No, that's a
strike
ball.
zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 3-1. That one found hard the other way. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses.
That's off the corner.
So a
Take a base.
leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Grounder might be two. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Base is empty after the double play. Miguel Rojas will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Outside.
Nope, that's away.
Ball one. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
Outside low, ball one.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Ball, outside.
Phillips, a 6'2 righty, 215 pounds, He joined the team as a free agent.
Hey!
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Gone. He nails one out to right. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Mike Yastrzemski, the 2nd MLB Yaz, steps in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Yes!
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Evan Phillips out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they bring on the veteran, Blake Trinan.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one missed. Two down, nobody on.
Huh.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 7-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got them. Now one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, 3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
Up.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1.
Nope, that's high.
The Braves up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Lined into right, and that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 7-1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Eli White digs in now.
Atlanta, left fielder Eli White.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brock Stewart looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.
Ball.
The 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Got him looking. One down.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And they're on top 7-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throws to second,
He's
tag safe at second. And I think that'll be scored a pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there, just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second. And
Strike.
that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's outside.
That's the ball.
Ball 2. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings through that. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. King
That's
Tut
3.
goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers, left
And here's a
fielder,
look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hernandez.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bryce Elder won't go any further tonight. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Here's a new
Atlanta,
pitcher from the
number
pen,
81,
Danny Young. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Albies throws to first. He's out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but in
You're right.
time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. It's the Braves 7 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the
number
7th. We have a new
41,
pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And now it's
Leading
Ronald
off for
Acuna
the
Jr.
Braves, right
0 for
fielder,
3 in
Ronald
this one.
Acuna Jr.
And it's fouled away. Stewart, he's one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
He looks frustrated when a guy puts a ball in play, and that's what you're doing. You're coming in, putting out a fire, high leverage situation, and with his kind of stuff, everyone expects him to strike out hitters.
2-1 now.
Ball
Just
3.
missed. When you think about building a bullpen, is strikeout rate one of the main things you're looking at?
Absolutely. And when you're talking about working from the back forward, those last 3 innings are the toughest ones of the ball game.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Acuna didn't like the call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one in the air, center field. Pajes should have this one. Brings it in.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
No, that's a ball.
Goes
Hey!
down looking.
Well executed
Up
pitch
next
on the
for
outside part of the
Atlanta,
plate.
Center fielder Michael Harris II.
No, that's a ball.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
A little bit
Ball,
low.
low.
Ball 2. On the ground right side. Kim flips it. Pretty nice
Go.
play there. It's the Braves 7 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
There's a 1-1. There's a strike. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in
lived
the
in your
Hall of-
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Bounce to the left side. Riley fires to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Miguel Rojas.
Popped up. Dubon settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Hassan.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Danny Young departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
Atlanta,
pitcher for the Braves, number 65.
Connor
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
That's off the corner.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Braves 7 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-1 now. There's a strike at the knees. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. This one's smoked on its way out of here. And Yaz blasts it out. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1. Liner to second and picked on the hop. To first.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Eli White.
Now the left fielder, Eli White. Slides for the stop. Throw to the pitcher, but it's not in time. Base hit.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. On the ground to the left, Muncy. There's one. Double play.
Yeah,
what a twin killing to end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 8-1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA, bottom of the 8th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No, that's a balk. Ball.
That one outside. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that one clips the corner. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jack Dreyer takes over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Hey!
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it. Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
That's the ball.
The lefty ready and a 1-1.
Nope, that's
Nasty
off the plate.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1.
Bowling.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike. Slider misses outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Acuna leads off first with one away. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Riley wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The lefty, the 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2.
Ball 2. Ball.
In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Braves strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Up. Ball.
On the ground. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, number 60. He's into the game with the bases empty. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes.
and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
This could end it. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Rushing wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Baldwin under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
But when you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.